Hello! Thank you for clicking on this video. I hope you're having a great day. I know I am. Yes, I got a haircut. Doesn't it look fabulous? Today, I know every time I make a video, and I'm very sorry I haven't uploaded in a while, I keep getting more and more stuff that I want to make a video on. Like, I finally finished the entire Unity power system entirely from Goodwill. I don't go on eBay. It's only stuff I buy, stuff from Goodwill, and one time I did a trade with my neighbor. But yeah, unfortunately I broke the Hornet. Well, actually, I don't think I broke it. Maybe I did. It's more of like I opened it up trying to modify it, and I still have no idea why it's not holding air in two of the tanks. So, I don't know. It's probably having to do with my drilling out of the air restrictors. It wasn't really very much drilling, more like just tapping it out with the hammer and screwdriver. But anyways, I know I always have something special to show you, but this. Yes, at one point, this was a Sharpfire. It was. And I love Sharpfires. Yes, that sentence just came out of my mouth. I liked the Sharpfire. Kitten! Because the Sharpfire is not good. But, like, once you modify it, it's crazy good. Have you brassed a Sharpfire? They can, like, I'm not kidding. You go to Ace, you get a number 115 spring, you don't even have to cut it. They can take the entire spring. Because the original spring for the Sharpfire was such a high compression, like ridiculously, it's just such a ridiculously high frequency. It's just crazy high frequency. So it can take the entire Ace 115 spring. And if you brass that, remove the air restrictor, it's really good. It's actually really good. And the Sharpfire is just a nice little pistol. It's just nice. So, and I had an extra after that, because I lost mine, and I found one at Goodwill, and then it turns out I always had mine, and I just misplaced it. So then I had two, and I got an Exploders at Goodwill for 99 cents. You know what else I got at Goodwill for 99 cents? The regulator. Yes, a regulator. 99 cents. With a simple jam. A simple dart jam. Stuck in the flywheels. That's it. Yeah, this is amazing. It's so amazing. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Also got two far shots. And they each had like 3 smart stick darts with them for $4. So that's great. And these were on like separate trips, but the Exploders and Regulator, that was on one trip. So I got the Exploders. I didn't know what it was. I looked in it. Biggest plunger tube I've ever heckin' seen. Massive. Look at this. By the way, this is a Night Fighters Gen 700. I had to do some digging and figure out what that was. This is like, here. This is a long shot plunger tube. Compare that. I know, it's a mess of zip ties, but seriously, look at that. It is huge. If it didn't have like all this like weird stuff on the outside, you could fit this entire thing inside of this. It's crazy. And on top of that, it's got a great seal because it's a skirt seal. So if you don't know what that is, it's like think of a big bad bow. Here, I'll see if I can. This is a skirt seal. It's like the plunger head is the O-ring, and they get better seals. So this is a skirt seal. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I don't know why I messed with the drawer that this is sitting on, but I did, and that happened. Yeah, skirt seal, they're great because in some instances they offer like, it's like free plunger padding. It's like built-in plunger padding, which this isn't a lot of plunger padding. So when this fires, there is a mighty crack. A mighty crack. And since like the exploders are like all pull and release, I desperately wanted this to like catch. Because originally I just like put it away because I didn't know what to do with it. I took out the spring obviously because since they're pull and release, you can't like keep it catched at Goodwill. And then the spring wears down over time. Because for some reason people do that, and it's so infuriating because like you've just like worn down the spring and it's terrible. Because sometimes those are really good springs. Thankfully the exploders, they negate that. Or I'm not entirely sure if I'm using negate correctly in that sentence. But yeah, they stop that from happening. Their springs are big. Those are big springs. And so I looked around and I thought, what could I get this to fit onto? I would have to like, I was thinking to myself, I'm gonna have to like modify the plunger rod to give it a place to catch on. So, but like, if there is a hope, let's look at my blasters. And I had an extra Sharpfire again. So I thought, let's try that. So I cut this off. Turns out the Sharpfire is literally perfect. Like, 100% perfect for this. I'm not even kidding. It's scary how good of a match this is. Because it catches on the plunger head. You don't even need to modify the plunger rod. All I had to do was, like, zip tie it in place. Use some Out of Darts Instacure. Great glue. Use that. That's great glue. But if you do get it, get the Uncure as well, because like when they say, like it says on the bottle, bonds skin in seconds, it's not even seconds. It's less than a second. It's instantly. It just bonds your skin instantly. But Uncure like just like removes all the stick. It's so good. So I recommend getting those two together. So as you can see, I cut this all off. I kept the trigger and the catch. The catch is a great spring. Like, it's a very good catch spring. And this is like a hair trigger, so it only moves like a little bit. And I used this thing from the Mag Strike air bladder, and I cut off one of these. Used some zip ties to just hold the spring in place. I had to add some extra random stuff to just keep it all together. And I added this barrel of something. It was very hard to cut. It's not like cutting brass, because like with brass, like we are spoiled with brass, because brass is really easy to cut. This is not. So this happens to fit Mega XL very well. That rhymes. And since this is such a good seal, it's way harder to prime when you see, good seal. That's a good seal right there. Not a 100% seal, but it's almost a 100% seal. So it's such a good seal that's really hard to prime like that. But otherwise, it's like really easy to prime. Like seriously, this is so easy to prime. And yeah, it just catches perfectly. Do not dry fire this unless you like really want to do it a couple times, but probably don't. And the plunger tube is like, it's got like that perfect little cut right there. Perfect. Sorry, someone's using the vacuum. There's like a vacuum thing upstairs built into the wall or something. It's pretty cool. And you want to see something satisfying? Like, really satisfying? Look at that. It's touching. It's touching. It also gives the stock way more stability because this stock is terrible. It's like this stability on this stock is absolute garbage. Garbage. It's garbage. No, like, look at that. That's just sad. Just sad to like prime this. Great. This will also fit the tubing from the Night Fighter's Gen 700. That's cut down, like you cut it, you can slide it into there, friction fit, not glued at all, and that removes a little bit of dead space. I've tried to find out what else can reduce dead space, but it fits on Mega XL. You can fit Hyper in there. It's a very bad fit, and it'll fire very poorly, but it will fire. Same thing with like Busby sticky-ish darts. Mine, I think, like, I have some off-brand stuff. Hang on. This! It'll fit this. It's basically a Busby sticky, but with, like, a stronger head for some reason. I have no idea. I can't remember where I got this from. But, and obviously it won't fit the barrel attachment, not like it does anything anyways. So, prime it. Again, very easy to prime. Load your Mega XL. Alright. I'll try that again. Fires it very nicely. So, that is the, I'm gonna call it like the Sharploder or something. Something cool. Fancy. That's this. This thing. Here's, just gonna hold it a little bit. Make sure you can see all the zip ties I've done. This sling mount definitely is very good for that. Now you gotta keep this one here. I know it reduces barrel, but like the barrel length, but it's very necessary because this thing is so powerful. Sometimes when I was like working on it, I forgot to keep that there. I forgot to like put that back there when I was working with the barrel. The entire plunger tube flew off. Like, it went past that rug. Or around, almost past that rug. It almost went past that rug. That's how powerful this thing is. Stock spring. I've not changed the spring. This is a good idea, is what I'm trying to say. This is a good idea. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day.